Bill Goudy checking in. Man, oh man, where has the summer gone? I'm telling you, fall is in the air. A little breezy today. Still got the cicadas though. Tonight, I want to do some stuffed mushrooms. Zucchini stuffed mushrooms with some deer sausage and cream cheese. You just got to check it out. But you know what? That's right. Got to get our priorities straight. It's been a long day. Tell you, been mowing and chopping weeds. I'll tell you what, I have worked up a thirst. Wow. I've been waiting all day for that. All right, well, let's get to it, shall we? Before it gets too dark, I thought I'd show you what I'm going to be using. I got some of last year's deer sausage I got to use up because it's almost deer season again. Well, it's a little bit closer anyway. I got some cheese, Colby Monterey Jack. You can use any kind of cheese you like, whatever you want to use. And then cream cheese, some small onion right out of the garden, bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, and some banana peppers. Look at these beautiful mushrooms. Nice big mushrooms. We'll be taking the stems out and using the stems as part of the stuffing. You'll see that. Zucchini. I didn't have any real garlic, so I'm going to use a granulated garlic. And of course, black pepper. And then I have these peppers over here, assortment right out of the garden. Some are sweet, some are jalapeno, some are habanero. I'm going to, after I make this, there's usually enough stuffing left over that I can stuff a few of the peppers and grill them at the same time. So I thought I'd show you what I did with the zucchini. I cut about, I don't know, about 4 inches off of that zucchini, and then I cut that up in chunks. And you can use a grater, but I'm going to use a food processor. I'm going to cheat. It's getting dark. I'm getting hungry. And so don't feel like you have to use a food processor, but you certainly can. So I just slice it up into chunks so that it'll fit in the food processor. You don't want to puree it, you just want to slice it or grate it. So it's just, I'll just show you. Just kind of like shredding it. Just a little bit more. There we go. Kind of looks like coleslaw. Nice little chunks. That's all you want. About a cup of that. About 1 cup. These are Monterey mushrooms. It says Farm Fresh Supreme Stuffers. And it says wash before use. So I've run this mushroom under the cold water and made sure that it's all fresh. And then what I do, I just push that out. Then I'll rinse that out inside and make sure it drains properly. And then I cut this bad spot out right here. And then this is going to go into the food processor. You can also just dice it very finely or grate it. There you have it. Just nice little chunks. All right, so all of this is the zucchini, the peppers, all processed up, and we're going to add the mushroom stems. The spicy peppers, I used a jalapeno pepper in there and a chili pepper, and those are optional. You don't have to put that in there. If you don't like heat, you can just use mild. Just use the mild bell peppers. All right, I don't know how much garlic that is. Probably a tablespoon or 2. All this is going to sit here. You can set that in the refrigerator while we cook our deer sausage. And this is a pound, 1 pound. You could get by with a little less. Depends how much stuffing you want to make. The deer meat is very lean, so there's pork. I think that's 30% pork fat in there with the deer meat. Brown that up, drain off any excess oil if there is any. Usually this is pretty lean, so we may not do any draining, and we'll just add our mix to it once it gets cooked. Oh yeah. Now there's nothing extra that I need to drain off. There's just a little bit of, we're all browning up nice. I think I'm going to stuff some sweet peppers too, just because I'm going to have extra stuffing. Man, that's good. So I add 1 packet of Philadelphia, well, of cream cheese. And all you're wanting to do is get that melted in there. We are ready for stuffing. That looks good. Just look at that. Just a nice creamy consistency. I wish you could smell that. So I take a cap. Look pretty. And then I'm going to take the peppers and do the same thing. Alright, this next utensil is a pretty neat little device, and I don't expect everyone to have one of these, but it's a wire basket, and that allows for the smoke to go through, and that's why I like to use it for this. I'm taking cooking oil and I'm putting it on a paper towel, and I'm preheating this, and I'm pre-lubing that. You can use something such as this wire basket. I don't know if you can see that in the camera after dark, but this is one of those. You put hamburgers in it, and you can just use that in place of this right here. It has close enough mesh, it'll hold the mushrooms or the peppers in there. It's another alternative and a nice choice to use. So if you notice now, I got my fire down, just the coals down there. It's still putting out some pretty good heat, but I don't want a big flame, but I want some heat. We want to melt the cheese and cook the mushrooms. There's the mushrooms. So you can see my mushrooms are done, and the peppers. The fire is getting low, so rather than trying to build that up, I just put my peppers down below. If you can tell, that's a 2-layer fire, a 2-level fire. We are looking good. Here's the finished product. Here I have a red jalapeno, a green jalapeno, a yellow banana pepper, a mushroom, cap mushroom that was done on that little grill to have a signature salad. That is a wedge of lettuce topped with tomatoes out of the garden, green bell pepper, banana pepper on there as well. I'm going to be topping that off with some ranch, Hidden Valley ranch dressing. Let's give it a try, shall we? Alright, first I'm going to try the mushroom cap with everything on it, the cheese and all. And here we go. Wow, that is good. Red jalapeno, grilled properly. Look at the texture on that. Wow. Here's a green jalapeno. You cannot believe the smoke flavor. Oh man, is that good. Wow. You know, the green actually has, whoa, that green actually has more kick than the red. The red was sweet. That green has, yeah, some fire. And then the signature salad, the wedge of lettuce with drizzled with ranch dressing, and all the garden fresh vegetables, right fresh out of the garden. The fresh tomatoes. I just love this time of year. Tomatoes will be done here soon, I think. The weather's changing. Man, is that good. I hope you like this video. Give it a try. Let me know how you like it. Cheers. BillGoudy out. Thanks for watching.